modern military dynamics, the paradigm of air warfare is undergoing a major shift. Reliance on manned fighter jets is slowly diminishing, replaced by unmanned systems capable of carrying out high-risk missions without sacrificing pilots. Advanced drones with stealth capabilities are now seen as a key element in determining a nation's strategic advantage. Amid this global trend, China has again drawn attention after finally confirming that its CH-7 stealth flying wing drone has actually taken to the air. Previously, the CH-7 was known primarily through static models, digital illustrations, and presentations at air shows. Its status was often debated whether it was a real project under development or simply an ambitious concept to showcase a vision for the future. Those doubts were slowly answered when official Chinese media released authentic footage of the CH-7 undergoing test flights, from takeoff to a safe return to the runway. This disclosure is clearly more than just a technical report. It carries a strategic signal that China is now ready to demonstrate concrete progress in stealth drone development, while simultaneously conveying to the world that it has made significant progress in the unmanned military technology race. For the first time, the international public has been shown the CH-7 in real operational conditions. The released footage shows a complete sequence of test activities, including aerial footage that highlights the drone's silhouette and configuration. This level of transparency is rare, especially compared to previous Chinese stealth drone programs, which have tended to be shrouded in secrecy. This move reflects a high level of confidence in the CH-7's design readiness. Chinese authorities appear to want to emphasize that the platform has surpassed the concept and demonstrator stages and is a viable basis for next-generation unmanned systems. In a geopolitical context, this publication also serves as a signal of strength, showing that China is not simply following global trends but is also shaping the direction of stealth drone technology development. The CH-7 flight test is believed to have taken place at the Pucheng facility in Shaanxi, operated by the China Flight Test Establishment. This location is widely known as a testing center for various experimental aircraft and heavy-duty drones. The selection of Pucheng as the test site further strengthens the indication that the CH-7 is a priority project with a serious and structured development path. Visually, the CH-7 still sports the typical yellow livery of a test aircraft, indicating its status as a development or pre-production unit. Several measurement instruments, such as aerodynamic probes on the nose and wings, are clearly visible components commonly used during the testing phase and typically removed in operational versions. The choice of the flying wing design was not a random decision. This configuration has proven effective in suppressing radar reflections, especially when combined with smooth surfaces, sharp angles, and serrated edge panels. The CH-7 silhouette resembles a broad wing without a conventional tail, a shape designed to minimize detection from any angle. Particular attention is also drawn to the flat, concealed design of the engine exhausts, often referred to as the platypus concept. This solution aims to reduce the infrared and radar signature from the rear. Interestingly, the upper fuselage mount previously associated with the vertical fin is no longer visible, indicating that this element was likely used only temporarily for initial stability testing before being removed to improve stealth characteristics. Another striking detail is the presence of various sensors and antennas on the CH-7's body. A small, teardrop-shaped fairing is visible on the underside of the fuselage, presumably for data communication with the control station. While less than ideal from a stealth perspective, such components are common during testing. Several additional antennas are visible scattered above and below the fuselage, including a twin-blade antenna and indications of a large radio frequency sensor. It's even suspected that the underwings house additional conformal antennas to expand detection and transmission capabilities. This combination leads to one key conclusion: The CH-7 was designed as a strategic ISR platform. This drone appears to be optimized for penetrating heavily defended airspace, collecting data on enemy electronics, communications, and activity, and then transmitting that information to a command center for decision-making. Since its inception, the CH-7 has often been promoted as a stealthy drone with the potential to carry weapons. However, recent footage shows no clear indication of a large internal weapons bay. The structure surrounding the main landing gear does suggest an elongated compartment, but its size appears limited. This has led to the interpretation that attack capabilities are not the CH-7's primary priority. If offensive capabilities are available, they are likely limited and optional. The drone's primary strengths lie in its range, endurance, and ability to operate in high-risk areas undetected. Thus, the CH-7 is more appropriately positioned as a strategic support asset providing crucial intelligence before and during conflict, rather than as a primary strike platform on the battlefield. Within China's defense strategy, the CH-7 holds significant value, particularly for maritime surveillance and long-range operations. This drone has the potential to be used to monitor the movements of foreign naval forces in vast areas like the Pacific, as well as support long-range weapons systems with precise targeting data. Sensitive areas like the South China Sea and border areas also represent plausible operational scenarios. Furthermore, Beijing's openness in publicizing the CH-7 has raised speculation that the platform is also being prepared for the export market. If offered internationally, the CH-7 has the potential to be one of the most advanced long-endurance stealth drones available to non-Western countries. The lack of export restrictions, similar to those imposed by the United States, could give China a competitive advantage in the global market. By comparison, the US itself does not offer this class of stealth drone for export, while platforms like the RQ-180 remain shrouded in secrecy and have never been officially acknowledged. While many of the CH-7's technical details remain classified, one thing is undeniable: the drone has transcended concept status. Its flight marks China's first concrete step toward integrating stealth flying wing drones into its military strategy. This development reflects a fundamental shift in air power doctrine. Future superiority will not be determined solely by speed or destructive power, but by the ability to master information, operate undetected, and act faster than the enemy is aware. If the CH-7 continues to develop as planned, it will not only strengthen China's military posture, but also symbolize the transformation of modern air warfare in a new era in which stealthy drones play a central role in global skies.